Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? This is Tech with Euro.American.Passion. I'm out here doing a little work today. I'm actually in the process of trying to get some D-rings. I did get some D-rings and I want to try to get those set up. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I'm doing and then we're going to go from there. All right, stand by. Okay, this is what I have. I noticed an overkill, but I didn't want to actually take the actual hook from the D-ring and weld it to the actual plate. I want to try to strengthen it up and have a little bit more to pull. So there's this 1/2 inch plate, which I know is an overkill, and it's going to be some serious welding, but this is my focus. I would rather for it to be too strong than not strong enough. Here we go again. Same thing here. And I'm going to put another one I guess it's going to go right here. I think I actually overdid this. I'm going to have to recalculate. But anyway, I'm going to put one here in the front. I'm going to put another one right here. It's going to be 4 on each side. And I got those other two. So you have these two. You're going to have this one. And this one. So basically all I'm trying to do is just get it to the point where once I get everything done, I can start prepping the actual bed, the complete bed for the bed liner. All right, stand by. And of course, I'm using the 40 grit, not the 60, to clean off. So stand by. Okay, I'm back. So I got this 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have this 1, 2, 3, and my wire ran out. So it's coming along. When I get my wire, then I'm going to take the little D-rings, you know, that little hook that goes on like this to hold a D-ring, and it's going to be straight across. That one's going to be straight across. This one is going to come in an angle like that, as well as this. And then when I do that one, it's going to come down, and this one is going to come this way. So it looks like I'm going to make some more passes on my wheels. So just to kind of give it a little bit more integrity. It's penetrating really good, but still, I just want to go through and redo it one more time. I picked up some 3-inch flat for here on both sides. And on that side, I have two 1.5, 1 and 1.5 square tube, because I want it to be as low as this one. And the reason why this one is just so low is because this is 1.5 inches here. There's a little, I don't know if you can see it. I didn't cut it. I should have, but I'm already at the process, so it's going to be all right. And by doing it that way, this is lining up. That one is lining up. And it's the same thing on the other side for the two that are joined. See my point? So when I get my flat bar, I'm gonna cut a piece here to here to here. I'm gonna put it up there and I'm gonna weld it. And then I'm gonna tack it underneath the bottom to join those two together. It's the same thickness, 1/8 inch steel, as the actual panels. The other thing is to get both of these to sit like they should. I'm just going to take one of the 1.5 by 1.5, cut it, and I'm going to cover this one, which would make it seamless. Once I weld it and grind down, that part will be seamless. So it's doing what it's supposed to. Like I said, I ran out of welding wire. I didn't know that the Vulcan can go up to 0.045 welding wire. I don't know why anybody would want to go that high for home use, but that's kind of odd. So anyway, this is where I'm sitting. I got my little stubbies, and I'm still going to put the 2-inch on flat, 3 inches going down. And once I do that, there's a lady that's about 20 minutes from me. She actually sells 1.5 by 1.5, 8 feet long. So I've already purchased some from her a while back ago, before I even started this project. So I'm down to my last 2 sticks, and I want to make me a ladder to go from here all the way around down to here on both sides. And that 8.5, they're going to sit like this, and then the piece is going to run all the way down. And of course, it's going to be cut about 2 inches. I might even go 3. And so I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. More along the lines of, just think of this as that 2-inch. And that'll be 2 inches there. And then I have another piece that runs across. So this is my few minutes for today. I'm hoping all of my subscribers continue to look at my pace, like, share, subscribe, comment. It seems like Mr. Ford Muscle is the only one that's really commenting, and I thank him for that, because he's given me a lot of insight. So, but with that being said, I thank you, and we're going to continue on going. And I'm going to, I have a homegoing funeral tomorrow. So after I get done with that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to start back on it. Tomorrow, I probably will start back on cutting that here and here, and run me a piece down after I go and pick me up some more. Once I go back and pick up some more welding wire. Stand by. Oh my gosh, this is nice. When I mean God works, He works. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Glory to God. Unbelievable. Okay, it is actually 7:30 at night, and I'm just trying to show you some of the stuff I've done. Of course, I put the pads on it all the way around because it's so dark. You have to take my word for it, but the pads are like this. And now that I'm actually putting this on, these boogers are going to be definitely welded a lot better, like I did on that side. But anyway, they're going to be a lot better like this, and I have to still go over these again. So just to give them a little bit more strength. They actually penetrated the weld, which was pretty good. I just got to do a little bit more. But I put this up there, so it's not going anywhere. And I also put this down there. So once I actually weld that, I just kind of weld a little bit on each side. Of course, you know how these boxes, they kind of droop in the center. So, but I'm probably going to turn around and actually hit it with some black caulk after I do my bed liner on it. So just to kind of give you an idea, this is where I'm looking. This is going to cover up all of this, so I have a little bit more of a seamless straight edge to go down. And of course, I'm going to weld a 4-inch strip every 6 to 8 inches. And then here, I'm going to weld me this is 5 inches, so I might just make it 5 every time I go through. But I'm going to weld this here. I'm going to come out 1 inch on each side. And then, of course, I'm going to continue to go further down with all of that till I get down there before I put my ladder on it. So just to show you, I'm going to walk on the other side so you can see how I welded that over there. Like I said, I'm no professional, but I do know how to get good penetration on a weld. Stand by. This is a double weld. That's a double weld. That's a double weld. I don't know if you remember, but I didn't get a chance to do this one last time because I ran out of wire. The wire came in yesterday. Double weld. And this, of course, is smooth because I'm going to put the 2-inch on it. So all of these are going to have the D-rings added to them. It's really cold tonight, so I'm not going to do any more work. I'm working on the passenger side, and then I'm going to work my way back around. So just to give you a little update, you can tell these are a little rusty, so I welded those the other day. But I think it's going to look really well. And I'm going to go from here. That was one of the things, remember I was telling you, it was a gap, 1.5 inch gap. So that's where the 3-inch came in at. And if you can see, it minimized the gap to about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, depending upon the waviness of the box. So with that being said, I truly think that once I get my liner put on it, I can put some black RTV on there, or even some panel bond. I don't want to do panel bond because it's really it's permanent. At least with the RTV, if I need to, I can pull it apart. So just to give you an idea, that's where I'm sitting. And once I get off work tomorrow, I'll start back on it and go to another section here. And that's where I'm going to start my bend. So, looking at it, I might actually stop about right here. You know what? I'm not going to play around with it. I'm just going to go ahead and just go ahead and continue everything all the way down. So anyway, stand by. All right, YouTube fam, I'm back, and this is going to be in the end of this video. And I hope and pray that everything worked the way you wanted to see. I hope something came out that would assist you in your build or whatever else you're trying to do. So I'm going to make this one short and sweet, and I'm going to always say, get out there and try to do something. Don't sit on the couch or the recliner. Even if you're just pulling up grass, be the best grass puller you can be. Always remember, God bless. Be safe. Peace.